Hello and welcome to class. We're going to get started right away in our first down dog of practice now, and I'll explain what's to come here, so find your way. Spread your fingers and your toes, reach your heels down, thigh bones back. Close your eyes. We're going to be moving through a pretty dynamic flow today. You're going to be facing all sides of the yoga mat. Lots of pivoting on the feet. So it does require a little bit of knowledge on correct alignment for warrior 1 and warrior 2, which I'll break down in the beginning, but then we start to just kind of flow with it. As you hold your down dog, this is your kind of wake up into your body moment. Pedal out your legs, shake out your head. Find some organic movement. Connect to your breath. Now find some stillness. Hug the forearms towards each other. Draw your front ribs in and up. Reach your thigh bones back and your heels down. Take your right leg up to the sky, breathing in. Bend the knee, open the hip, breathing out. Take the right leg back up, breathing in. Step forward between your thumbs. As you arrive here, take your right arm up to the sky in a lunging twist. Skandasana, right knee bends. So place the hands to the inside of the right foot. Spin onto the heel of the left and bring your hips towards your heel. Nice little pop for me there. You can have your hands at your heart, or you can have your hands on the floor. If you have your blocks, maybe you want to use the blocks. And if your hips want to be up here and not quite as low, that's okay too. We're going to take Skandasana now to the back of the mat. So you can use your hands on the floor if you want, or you can glide with the arms out wide or hands at the heart. So whatever feels right, I'm going to use my hands. Skandasana, left knee bends, right toes up to the sky. Breathe in and out. Then we turn to the back of the room. The right hand will come to the floor inside the left foot. Spin to the back toes and take your left arm to the sky. Gazing up at your left thumb, opening up across your chest. Circle the left hand down, step back to a high plank. Inhale. You choose here whether you want to come to the floor and land or hover in chaturanga. And then moving through your back bend. Little baby cobra or upward facing dog. Find your way to your down dog. Press the heels down, stretch the arm bones long. Other side. Left leg up, breathe in. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Left leg high, breathing in. Just warming up here, so moving nice and slow. Find your lunge. Right hand down, left arm sky. And Skandasana, left knee bend. So hands on the inside of the left foot. Spin to the back toes, or the back heel. Toes are up. And then Skandasana to the right. Lunging twist to the front. And circle the hand down, step back plank. Lower halfway. Cobra up dog. Down dog, press back. We'll go through that again, and we'll try to flow it with the breath this time, now that you know what to expect. Let's start with left leg this time. So breathe in, left leg up. Open the hip, exhale. Left leg high. Step through. Skandasana. Skandasana. Lunging twist. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Right leg high. Open the hip. Right leg high. Step through. Skandasana, lunging twist. Oopsie. Skandasana. Skandasana. Lunging twist. Circle the hand down. Step back plank. Lower. Cobra up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. One last time, warming up. Right leg high. Open the hip. Right leg high. Step through. Twist. Skandasana. Skandasana. Twist. Chaturanga. Cobra up dog. Down dog. Left leg high. Open the hip. Left leg high. Step through. Twist. Skandasana. Skandasana. Twist. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Whew. Definitely feeling warm. Start to march your feet up to your hands. The top of the mat, feet hip width distance. Give a bend to the knees. Let's grab the elbows and just hang for a ragdoll. You can sway it out, lengthening out your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Let your arms hang. Bend the knees and roll all the way to stand nice and slow. Circling the arms up to the sky, big breath in. Hands to the heart. Pause here. Take a breath in and out. Bring your feet together. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping back to your high plank and lowering chaturanga. Cobra up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathing out. Right leg up to the sky, breathe in. Right foot forward, breathe out. Back heel down, toes at a 45, warrior one, breathe in. Reach the arms up. Cactus the arms, exhale, breathe out, open the palms. As you reach your arms up, straighten your right leg, breathing in. And turn to the long edge of your mat. Turn the left toes out, warrior two. Straighten your left leg, breathe in. Triangle pose, breathe out. Left hand down to the floor or a block or the shin bone. Reach that right arm to the sky. Hold here and breathe, a couple breaths. From your triangle pose, bring your top arm down mid-mat. Turn your left toes back in and take your left arm to the sky. So you'll end up in a twisted, wide-legged stance. Wrap your left arm around your back to open up your left shoulder. And then glance over your right shoulder, stretching out the left side of your neck. Pivot your right toes to the front of the room, bend the right knee, and take your right hand to your ankle as you find a half-bound side angle pose. You can stay in the half bind, or if it's in your practice to thread your right arm under your right leg, reach up for those fingertips and then lean back again. Breathe in and out. Look down and let your left hand plant to the floor as you come back to that twist, circling the right arm up to the sky. I'm going to lower the right hand down, straighten the legs and fold, pyramid pose. And then pressing into the palms, glide that right leg back and up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Maybe stay here, maybe drop open into Wild Thing. Take your back bend. Coming back around, find your down dog. Press your heels into the mat. And let's just switch sides from here. No vinyasa needed. Your left leg high. Step forward. Warrior one. Rise. Cactus. Straighten the arms and the leg. Turn to the long edge of your mat. Warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Reach forward for triangle. Drop the hand down. Reach the left arm up. Left hand comes mid-mat. Right toes pivot in. Right arm to the sky. Twist open. And half bind. Sorry to be facing away from you. Hello back there. Level off your hips. Look over your left shoulder. Turn your left toes forward. Bend your left knee. Slide that left hand towards your left ankle. Side angle with a half bind or reach under and up. Join your fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Right palm down. Spin to the back toes as you open into your twist. Exhale the left hand down. Straighten the legs and fold. Press into your palms. Glide that left leg up. Bend the knee. Open the hip and maybe drop open. Wild Thing. And then come back to down dog. Left palm down, both feet down, planted. Take an inhale and an exhale. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Grab your block. And on its lowest setting, put that block under your left foot. Your feet will be parallel to each other, but you'll probably have a little bend to this left knee as you fold down, really getting into the belly of this left hamstring here. Take a few breaths. Walk your hands to the right. Keep pulling your outer left hip back to stretch into the IT band. Maybe you can start to straighten into that left leg a little bit more. And then make your way back to center. Take your left arm between your legs. Take your right arm to the sky. Bend the elbows and join around the outer left hip. Lift up the left heel. Look forward and start to rise into your bird of paradise, coming all the way up to stand. You can keep this left knee bent or play around with starting to straighten the leg for 3, 2, 1. Set your left foot back down to the floor, or the block rather. Unravel your hands. Walk your hands forward and lift the right leg up. You're still balancing on your block or the prop you're using, reaching high through that right foot, dipping forward. Some of you might feel like lifting your bottom leg, playing around with a little inversion moment if it's in your practice. And then you can step back into a lunge, step that left foot off the block, and walk your left foot over to the right for a little pigeon moment. You can just soften in for sleeping pigeon between sets. I know that block or prop was still just under your foot a moment ago, but maybe if you're not feeling that's too unsanitary, you could bring your forehead to the prop. And lift your forehead. Come onto your palms. Tuck your right toes under. When you lift your hips up off the floor, I want you to pull your left knee to your chest and step forward. Right foot comes up, slide that block under the right foot, share the weight. So you might not feel like you can straighten that right leg out. It's okay. I just want you to feel the big stretch in the back of the right leg here. Walk your hands over to the left. Keep pressing down into your prop like you're trying to squash it into the floor. And then find your way back to neutral. Thread your right arm under and through. Your left arm to the sky. Bind around your outer right hip. Press into your left foot and then start to rise up. Press into that left foot. Rise to stand. Bird of paradise on the left. Maybe you keep the knee bent. Maybe you start to straighten for 3, 2, 1. Releasing. Right foot back down. Keep your right foot on the block. Walk the hands forward. Lift the left leg. Tipping out into your standing split. Some of you may be taking some hops towards your handstand. And then a giant step back. Big, big step. Set your right shin behind the block. Slide that left leg back and take your pigeon pose on this side. Lift your head, set your block off to the side. Press your palms into the floor. Tuck your left toes under. We're going to pull right knee into the chest. Step forward. And then back foot forward too. And then bend the knees and sit down. Take your block, roll to your back. So taking that block under the hips, we're just going to do a supported bridge. Find the height that feels good. So I went right for the highest height of the block. You might choose lower, middle, whatever you choose. Always, that's your choice. You just choose for yourself and let that be the best decision made. As you lie on your back, you can keep your feet on the floor or your legs can start to walk out. Close your eyes down and just breathe. From your bridge pose, you can start to bend your knees if you took your legs all the way out straight. Making sure you feel good and balanced. And bring your knees over your hips and then your legs towards the ceiling. Draining the legs, allowing any blood or lymphatic fluid that's collected and becomes stagnant or boggy in the lower body to flow upwards towards the heart, which is a good thing. Begin to bend your knees, placing one foot down at a time. Take another breath here in your bridge. And then removing the block, hold the hips up, set the block off to the side, and then one vertebra at a time, lower slow, upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis. Take your feet wide. Arms are out to the sides as you just windshield wipe your knees left and right a few times. And then hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Take the knees together to the right, supine twist. And the knees together to the left. We'll bring the knees back up to center and release the feet down. Slide the legs out and the arms out for your last pose. Just a few moments here. Close the eyes and start to systematically relax your body. Let go of layers of tension in the mind. Let go of layers of tension in your body. Feel your bones getting heavy. Feel your skin on the surface softening. Begin to notice your breath, wiggling your fingers and toes. And just taking your time as you start to exit your practice, sliding your feet back to the floor, rolling over to one side, peeling yourself up. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and take a moment to offer gratitude to yourself for carving just this little bit of time out in your day to move your body, but also move your energy for the better. I hope that this practice will serve you. Namaste.